Hey guys, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miracle. If this is the first time seeing my beautiful face, guys, you are welcome. Join the malicious train. So we are going to be reacting to Turning Point UK. This one is Charlie Kirk tears apart Trump hater. That is good. People that will just be hating on Trump anyhow, like ew, it's so bad. Let's check it out and see how Charlie Kirk tears him apart.
College campuses used to be the anti-war home of America, and now the Democrat Party is having former directors of the CIA speak at the DNC just minutes before Kamala Harris, Leon Panetta, and then Dick Cheney coming out saying Donald Trump is the most dangerous person in the history of the country. That's an exact quote, by the way.
Okay.
I think we'd agree that's a little bit.
No, actually, I do agree with that quote.
Oh, you think
Yeah.
Donald Trump's the most dangerous person in the history of the country?
Completely. I believe the way that he tried to go across and completely erase our democratic process. They did multiple investigations. So it was a very Trump-oriented Supreme Court at the time. If there's one thing Trump's good at, it's putting courts in justice. Okay. And he had a lot of those guys in power, and they still didn't even accept the case. Mike Pence, luckily, Trump almost did it. He almost overturned the election for his favor, but that's completely undemocratic and the most un-American thing I've seen in my lifetime.
Okay, in the spirit of not like engaging in hyperbole, so you think Trump is a greater threat to the country than like Timothy McVeigh, who did the Oklahoma City bombing?
No. I mean,
okay. I just want to make sure that you're not.
Let me rephrase.
I'm trying to give you a chance
to rephrase that. To rephrase that, I'm gonna say politician, person in power.
Timothy McVeigh didn't do the Oklahoma. Someone said, okay, politicians in power. So more so than Jefferson Davis, who led the Confederacy.
Modern politicians in power. Modern
okay, all right, no,
person, people alive.
Fair enough.
You can keep trying to divert it, but I'm talking about right now.
Okay, we're closing the window a little bit, but that's okay. I'm glad that we are. So more so than George W. Bush, who launched 2 illegal wars and killed thousands of Americans and millions of Iraqis.
Well,
I just want to be clear. The
personal
standard,
effect, the Constitution, in my eyes, almost got completely overturned. By Trump.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that we're dealing in the
democratic process.
Okay.
Yeah, we are dealing in the same planet. Yeah, I was there. I saw all that happen.
You were there on January 6th? Wow,
I was watching it on TV.
Okay, no, but I just want to be clear.
Good diversion.
I just want to be clear, though. You did ask about Dick Cheney, which I think is interesting. We
go back to Dick Cheney.
But no, with Donald Trump, it's fine. So how did he overturn or try to overturn the U.S. Constitution?
He did not win the election. And he claimed that he did, and he did everything in his power to stay in power.
Are you allowed to challenge results of an election?
Absolutely.
That's what he did.
Completely recounts of an election. That is a lawful challenge. They did that. He still, to this day, up until actually a few weeks ago, claimed that he should be president.
Right. So
he also went up to the Capitol building.
Hold on. Well, first of all, he didn't go to the Capitol building.
No, he didn't. You're right. But if Mike Pence, you're right. I'm saying his supporters. You're right. Mike Pence,
which he told to go peacefully and patriotically go to the Capitol building.
They did not.
Well, some did actually.
Most did not. I did not see that.
Not most did. You know, there was only about 40 or 50 violent people out of 3,000 people on the day of January 6th. By the way,
that's not what I saw.
Who died on January 6th?
Trump supporter.
Yeah, only person who died was Ashley Babbitt, killed by Nancy Pelosi's bodyguard. A Trump supporter was murdered. Trump supporters didn't kill anyone. They were not. We'll have you in a second.
But they were making threats, and they're charging the Capitol building.
No, I'm not defending the violence.
Okay, yeah.
But I want to be clear. What you think is the greatest threat to democracy of your lifetime is like 40 or 50 guys live action role playing as militia members. Yeah. One that dressed like Chewbacca going on the Senate floor, thinking they're going to take over the U.S. government.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, you have a George W. Bush.
Downplay that.
Clear, though.
Somebody died. You just mentioned somebody died in that. It clearly got big enough to where somebody was killed.
What? Okay. Yes.
And also, I saw the videos. They're breaking windows. They're destroying the SWAT.
Murdered a woman unnecessarily. And yes,
She said, "Do not cross this door," and she got shot.
Wow, you think that's okay?
I hate to see that.
Okay, I appreciate the honesty.
I
never. She was an unarmed American veteran who was protesting something you disagree with, got a little ahead of herself, and she got the death penalty.
But they did make a strict order, and that was also our Capitol building.
No, well, fair enough, but
the police officers there too were constantly getting pushed back.
Too, just
absolutely,
to be clear. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you shouldn't get the death penalty for
I like that you're being
protesting
clear. I like that you're being clear. Absolutely.
But I just want to make sure, so we're morally consistent. George W. Bush, who put thousands of American lives and died because of the Iraq-Afghanistan war, or Donald Trump, who 40 of his supporters went and broke some windows, and
Based off the threat to democracy, Donald Trump, way worse. Way worse.
What is democracy?
Our democratic process to elect a president. That is what I consider.
So, involving of which is to challenge election results?
Challenge election results, and then ultimately conceding an election when the investigations and the recounts have been done.
Well, they were actually ongoing. There were many cases that were continuing for the month of December. But to be clear, because you have to be consistent.
It seems to me as if this guy now, sorry for my bad English, as if this guy or this kid is being programmed. Because look at the way he's talking as if he's not a college student, as if what he's going to school to learn is nothing. Or should I say, is it too much of watching the CCN and the MSBNC? Okay, the question now should be, or what he should be asking himself, or since he's an adult and he claims to be an adult, why don't he compare and construct? He should remove both presidential candidates from equation and ask, which party has done better job governing the country in the past 8 years? Which? I don't know. Is it that? I don't even know why people love hearing lies. People love it when they lie to them. When they tell them things that is unimaginable. I don't understand why.
Hillary Clinton still has not conceded she lost to Donald Trump. Is she also a threat to democracy?
No. Hillary Clinton showed up to Donald Trump's inauguration.
Hold on a second.
Concede. That is
she
not.
has never conceded. She said it was because of the Russians and he was an illegitimate president.
Now, no, the Russians did not influence the votes directly, but they were pumping in lots of false information to try to influence the election.
Man, you are so programmed by the Democrats. It's amazing. It's like, please try to have an independent thought somewhere. No, but I just want to be, just to be morally clear, that Donald Trump, on what he did on January 6th and what some of his supporters did breaking...
I thought you're supposed to be objective. You're not supposed to get personal and try to attack people up here.
I'm asking you to have a free, independent thought.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, no, you're not. But just your standard is Donald Trump, the worst person ever. That's fine. Do you think he was a good president?
I think he was a terrible leader. Absolutely atrocious leader. Was the economy decent under Trump? It was good under Obama. I don't disagree with everything he did, but I think overall as a servant leader, not showing up to the inauguration, constantly flip-flopping on ideas, his rhetoric, and you can say, oh, just mean tweets. As a leader, you're responsible for that. That stuff trickles down to the American people and ultimately can have really adverse effects.
So let's just do a hypothetical. You have someone who you consider to be a bad leader, but the country was in a better place, or someone who pretends to be a good leader and the country is going to hell. Which decision would you make?
I'd pick a good leader.
And the country going to hell?
Not pretends. A good leader.
Do you think that would be Kamala Harris?
Under a good leader, the country's not going to hell.
Well, but okay, so let's say, do you think Kamala Harris is that good leader?
I think Kamala Harris is better than Donald Trump, so
Guys, you hear that? That Kamala Harris is better than Donald Trump. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard in this. Like, seriously. The kid should just wait until he graduates from college and has to pay taxes, pay rent, buy groceries, and has to deal with crimes and illegal things happening around. Then maybe he will change his mind a little bit. Damn! That is it kidding me? That the economy was better under Obama and Biden. Woo! Guys, I would say you should not waste another more 16 years. Don't waste it. Don't waste another 16 years. Don't allow a 16 years to go in vain again. Okay? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know how you felt when listening to Charlie Kirk and this younger or this college students in the comment section. Like, watch, and subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.